back to South Jacks Beach, which is where we find Channel 4's Heather Leigh. You've been talking to some people who are in the sanctuary area, saw their homes flooded. How bad is it?
So, Bruce, we did what Richard asked us to do, and we went around to the Blue Heron area, and there was no more flooding there. Everything has receded. However, we did get out of the car, and we looked at some of the houses, and there is a clear water line on some of those houses. Whether that water got into the houses is a good question, and that's really going to be up to the homeowners once they get out here to open their doors and to look inside. We are coming around to Sanctuary Way. This is what I was talking about before. Look at this. We saw this early this morning and late last night, actually. This is several trees, actually, that have fallen right over here. I don't know if he's asking us to leave or not. Anyway, it looks like they're trying to cut it down at the moment, but this tree fell across the street, and then we have another group of trees over here that fell behind this backyard. Doesn't look like it actually hit the house. It looks like it's just along the house, which is good news. And like I said, there's a man out here already cutting this tree so that people can get through here. And there's also a JSO officer out here. This could be the JSO officer. I'm not entirely sure. But this whole area was also flooded. We couldn't even get past. I mean, regardless of the tree being there, we couldn't get past this either because of the flooded water. And that was coming from this lake that was that's in the middle of all this. We're going to back up here so that you can get a better look. Nope, don't put that up. All right, so we're going to come around here. Can you guys see that? You can see that uprooted tree. The grass has uprooted. You see the tree that's fallen, and then there's this other one over here. So it's like a big group of trees that fell, and it is blocking the roadway. So we actually can't get to that whole area of Sanctuary Way. And we were able to get to the other side, and we didn't see too much damage on the other side, aside from flooding, of course. So again, we're just kind of assessing the damage ourselves and going through all this. And like I said, a lot of these houses have really lucked out because the trees that have fallen have not fallen on houses. At least all of the houses and streets that I've driven down, I have not seen a tree on a house that has done significant damage to a structure. I've just seen trees in yards, trees in roads, but that's okay because that can be cleaned up. Your house is obviously something that is very valuable to you, and I have not seen any trees on houses. But once again, it's really going to be up to the homeowners at this point to when they're allowed back. Of course, they're not allowed back yet, but when they are allowed back into this area, to actually get into their homes and see if there's some water damage. I was speaking with some neighbors in this area that we were talking about, the Sanctuary Boulevard, and there were some houses that had some water damage, and there were people that wrote it out. That we were speaking with that couple earlier. They did not have water damage, but then 2 houses down, it looked like that house did. So it's kind of a hit or miss, and it might have something to do with the actual structural integrity of the house and when it was built and all of that and what it's built with. So those are things that, obviously are going to be a case-by-case situation. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to you guys. Again, we're just kind of looking around here, but the good news here is that no trees in what we have seen have fallen on houses, which, again, is really good news. Guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Heather. Doing a great job out there.